drug development pipeline has extremely high attrition rates, where thousands of drugs are in the process of being developed and tested, but only a few of them will actually be approved and brought into the market. Despite its cost and lengthy time, this process is absolutely necessary to ensure that potential new drugs are safe and effective before they can be used by the public. The drug development pipeline can be broken down into multiple steps. The first step is preclinical testing, which takes approximately 6.5 years to complete. During this time, the potential new drug is tested in vivo and in vitro, meaning it is tested in animal models and in glass, such as a test tube or petri dish. These are used to test the formulation, biological activity, and safety of the potential new drug. The second step is filing an investigational new drug application, also known as the IND, to the Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, which asks for permission to start testing the drug on humans. This application includes the names and credentials of all the physicians conducting the trial, the composition, source, manufacturing information, data from animal studies, as well as clinical plans and protocols of the drug. If that is approved, the researchers would proceed with the third step, which includes the first 3 phases of the first-in-human clinical trials. Phase 1 of the clinical trials takes approximately 1.5 years to complete. It uses 20 to 100 healthy volunteers to determine the safety and dosage of the drug. Safety is tested using biological tests such as blood and urine tests. This is to gather information about the pharmacokinetics and safety of the drug. The researchers want to know if the drug is toxic and where the drug is moving in the body and how quickly it is being absorbed and eliminated. Dosage is tested in ascending order, first by a single ascending dose study, where one dosage level of the drug is tested only once, and that is followed by a multiple ascending dose study, where one dosage level is tested over multiple days. Phase 2 takes approximately 2 years and uses about 100 to 500 patient volunteers that pass the inclusion and exclusion criteria set by the study. The main goal of this phase is to test for efficacy and safety alongside testing for any adverse effects and optimal dosage. Efficacy is tested using control and treatment groups, in addition to using single or doubly blinded placebos to exclude the effects of bias on the actual efficacy of the drug. Phase 3 takes approximately 3.5 years and has the largest sample size of approximately 1,000 to 5,000 patient volunteers. The main goal of this phase is to confirm the efficacy of the drug and monitor for adverse effects. After the first 3 phases of the clinical trials are completed, the fourth step is filing the new drug application, also known as the NDA, which is filed to the FDA for review and approval. This process takes approximately 1.5 years. However, researchers are able to request for expedited review and approval if the drug has shown to be extremely beneficial for its given treatment. If this is approved, the drug can then be manufactured and brought to the market. At this point, the drug will enter the last step of the drug discovery pipeline, which is phase 4 of the clinical trials. This phase has no exact time frame, as the purpose of it is to monitor for any adverse effects in the long run.